design, you see along the side panel here, we've got headphone and microphone jacks, USB 3.0 ports for high-speed solutions connecting digital cameras, video cameras, high-speed drives, that type of thing. We do have a power 1394 port as well, and then a 4-in-1 media card reader right on the side panel, and a sweet slot load DVD with upgrades to Blu-ray writer as well. Jim, maybe you can talk about the back of the panel as well.
You recognize this? Looks like a Z workstation, doesn't it? Brushed aluminum, built-in handle, standard visa mount. So you know, my favorite way to work, Todd, just telling you, is with two 27-inch displays. Right? And if you put those up on an arm, then you've got a really clean desk area for ultimate productivity. Also, here at the bottom, we've got all the inputs and outputs. So we've got standard LAN connection, standard power, display ports. You can connect your second display, high definition professional audio in and out. You can even plug a subwoofer into this thing, and it rocks. Woof, woof. We didn't rehearse that part.
Can I add this?
Go ahead, Jim. Take us around.
All right. So from there, as you saw, the Z800 totally serviceable. An end user could service any of the components inside the chassis. So to align with the Z-DNA, if you will, I'd love for you to show how serviceable the Z1 is.
Thank God, I thought he was going to steal the thunder. All right. So whether you're an end user or an IT department or a partner, and you want to change the configuration of the Z1, this is what you do.
Or add to it, right?
Sure. What's that?
Or add to it, upgrade it.
Absolutely. And as I said, just imagine that feeling you had with your first BMW, your first sighting of a Ferrari, when you open the hood. How about that, baby? That's the inside of the Z1. Beautiful, huh? Let me take you for a little tour. This is the power supply, 400-watt power supply that snaps out just like in the Z8. We've got NVIDIA Quadro MXN graphics, a family of cards to drive the ultimate in performance for the professional applications. And if you want to, reconfigure and swap out a hard drive. It's that simple. That simple. We have room for up to 2 hard drives, either SSDs or high-performance SATA drives. We've got a carrier that, again, if you recognize from the Z800, we've got these little rubber grommets that will dampen the vibration throughout the system. And Jeff's going to take you through the rest of the chassis here.
Intel Xeon CPUs for highest end performance. You see the fans here, technology throughout to keep this system whisper quiet. Very important in our customers' environments from audio production, video production. Want to keep the system noise at a low level. Any issues with optical drives or maybe swapping that out, very simple to pop in and out. Very serviceable by the end user. We talked about the premium sound here. These speakers are mounted such a way that it doesn't provide any vibration on the internal chassis when there's a lot of bass response as well. We've also integrated thermal touch points here, sensors in the system, eight of them around the system to actually moderate the fan speed to keep the system quiet. So it's very, very much an engineering marvel too.
Now, the other thing about the sound system is there are other all-in-ones out there that may be 27 inches that have sound, but their speakers point vertically down to the desk. In fact, it sounds tinny. So you'll see that these speakers actually are front-facing and deliver a really rich sound experience. Even here on the inside, you've got a little USB holder. So if you've got a wireless keyboard, you can stick the dongle in there. If you've got a high-end application that needs a license key, you can secure it in the chassis. The chassis has a Kensington lock on the front, so you can secure everything that's inside the system, even though it's very, very serviceable.
It even locks the lid here, Jim, so no one could get inside the chassis once it's secure.
Speaking of the lid, will you please?
I will do it, Jim.
Oh, I love this part.
Oh, just like my BMW.
Watch for it. Watch for it.
Booyah!
How about that?
HPG1 workstation.
Todd, we've reinvented the workstation again. Thank you, everybody.
Yet again. Thanks, guys. Good job.